Hello there, only one Kenobi here, only one. Cheating a bit with this one because I haven't opened this exact version of the 501st. What it is I've got the previous release, which is this one here, VC240. I've got that one loose. I don't see any point in opening this new one here. I think I might have another one somewhere which I could open, but I don't particularly want to army build him. And I'll explain that now, obviously, in this video. This is episode 240, and a shout out to the Roo who watches all my episodes, and he has been enjoying the quick shots, man, so that's great. Yeah, I'm pressing on through, man. I just, keep it going. I did promise everybody a quick shot week, which is turning into a fortnight, because last week I did episodes of other stuff that was going on, and so there wasn't one every day, and there certainly wasn't more than one every day, which I did say might happen. So just keep going, man. Let's keep going. There's loads of stuff to come. This one doesn't interest me, but the next one does. Darth Vader, whatever that one is from the Kenobi. It's got a tag name like something of the dark side, the Dark Times or something like that. Yeah, can't wait to open that figure. Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? I don't have it loose yet, but I will soon, man. I've been saving it for when I review it. So this clone trooper, well, this is my favourite 501st figure, first of all. This has been repacked multiple times. Unremovable helmet, but the best scaled 501st you're ever going to get. Then there's the announcement of a new sculpt for the phase 2, which is really exciting. But, too little, too late, because not only have we got that, we've got countless other clones that have had the oversized phase 2 helmet, going all the way back to our man, is it the 41st Elite? What are they called now? Yeah, I've got him here. Right back when Hasbro gave us this guy, they should have sorted the helmet then. So I don't know if this, let me move them across. I don't know if the new phase 2 they're going to do is a removable helmet or not. I presume they will do that. But they've done all these other clones since the re-emergence of the vintage collection in 2018 that could have also had this superior sculpt. But, oh well. Can't say any more than that, really. It baffles me, really, that they didn't sort it sooner, but still. As for this figure here, right, that's the head that came from 2011, and it's not a very good head sculpt, that. He's got a really small P head. It doesn't even look like Bodie Taylor, let alone Tamora Morrison. But what I do know is different about this one here in the packaging is that I'll show you an image of it. And from what I can see, that is kind of reminiscent to, and I'll bring him in. I mean, I might be wrong about this, but you see that Rex there that was in the Bad Batch line? He had a kind of a bouffant look, longer blonde hair. And I sort of looked at this clone that they have put. They put the head, which looks very much like Tamora Morrison. They've put that on this guy that you see in the packaging here. I think. I might be wrong. But all those clones I've just reviewed from the Battlefront 2, they were excellent. And even with the oversized helmet, they were all right because of the wider pauldron and everything, and they're quite beefy and stocky. But that head sculpt there is great. I don't think that's the one. I might be wrong. He's got kind of blondish sort of hair, or sandier hair. That's why I brought in this Rex. It kind of immediately, when I looked at it, it made me think of him. But I might be mistaken. I don't know. It's another variant of the really good facial sculpt for Tamora Morrison that they've put inside this latest incarnation of the 501st in the vintage collection. And all I can say about it is it's a shame. The helmet it's not the end of the world, but it's slightly big. But anyway, that's enough about that. I've said that so many times. I get sick of bloody moaning about it. But as for the card back, it has definitely grown on me. I first saw it and I thought it looked a little bit blotchy, like, I don't know what you call that visual effect. It's almost like, what the hell do you call it now? Solarize, like a solarized effect. But, and I like it because it kind of is a slight echo to what I would consider the ultimate card back for a 501st, and it wouldn't be on a Clone Wars card, it would be Revenge of the Sith. Just like this guy. but it would be a cropped image. It would be actually, specifically, it's Apo you're looking at. You don't realise that, but Apo is the guy who says, "I'm sorry, sir, it's time for you to leave." He doesn't die either. He gets shot down by, blast him! Jet Zuckus is shooting people, well, deflecting blaster fire. But apparently Apo doesn't die there. It looks like he kills him, but he doesn't. But that's the kind of pose you see with that there. I like that pose. "I'm sorry, sir." He's a bit dusty there, look. "I'm sorry, sir. It's time for you to leave. There's been a rebellion, sir." And it's, could have turned nasty, that, for Bail Organa. He could have got shot in the crossfire or something there. You never know what could have happened. Clones are acting mad. But, yeah, so there you are. It's still quite a nice card back. I like it. I like the fact it's a closer image of the clone. You can see him a bit better than this darker. It's very dark, that image there. But still, that's kind of cool because it's a dark film, you could argue. Not only in colour, but in tone. But yeah, this bright one is what it is. And it's quite animated, should we say, which is appropriate because it is an animated series, should we say. So there's that. Let's have a look at the back before I forget. And these are all, I'd say, have I covered all these now? Yeah, all the ones you're looking at there are reviewed on this channel. So that's fair enough. And that's that, really. So that's all I can say. But I still like, right, these I will leave on a positive note. I do like these oversized ones. In the bubble, I think they look all right, especially I think it's just the 501st. I don't know if it's because of the fact that they've got that line that goes through the middle of the helmet, and it marries up with the chest armor. It just sort of makes it look a little thinner, maybe, or sleeker. So it takes the emphasis off the size of that helmet, because they are big, man. God damn, man, they are huge. And oh, back to this figure. Oh, I forgot to show you him. Despite the fact that the head is not right. That's the old head they did for the vintage collection 501st. It is still a lovely figure. I like these, even though people argue they are too skinny. I'm all right with it. I think they look sleek, slender, and balanced, especially for the VC45, which is the original sculpt for the newer clone, which was new back then, because the helmets are in proportion. But I think that they look better like that. I've got a few figures like this that are the oversized type with a slimmer body. I always put their helmet underneath their arm because it just diminishes the effect of that huge helmet. But the sad thing about it is right, the head sculpt is not impressive. So I'm going to take him off the turntable and I'll show you what I do on my 501st shelf. I've got loads of 501st all together, but I'll just lower the camera now. I have him doing what he's doing now, facing away, because I just don't want to see his face. And also, I love, right, the paint touch-up on the back. I don't know if they've done that with this new 240, but look at that. It's kind of a weathered look there, like a blotch on the back. So he looks great like that. So I have them sort of like they're stood in the mess hall, some of them with their helmets off and whatever. But that's great. It's just a sad shame, actually. I wouldn't mind that one loose, actually. So we can take his helmet off. At least he looks like Tamora Morrison. And I dare say, well, I would also have his helmet off because, again, when they're on, they just look a little bit too top-heavy. He doesn't. He's all right. But, yeah, well, I'll demonstrate now, ladies and gentlemen. God, I can show you. Got him right in front of me. Look at him. Compare him with him. Bloody hell. I mean, I don't know if it's showing on camera, but in real life, God, the guy on the right, man. Look at that, man. Phew. Huge. So, yeah, I could... Do you know what? If I can find my other one of him, I think I might have another one. Damn it, man. I should have found him and opened him, maybe, if I could find him. Put him on my shelf. Is it too late for me to go and do that? I'd have two loose, two without helmets, one facing away and one facing the front. And I think it looks a little bit like that Rex. I'll leave it there. It's getting quite late tonight when I'm filming this. Thank you for watching and listening, ladies and gentlemen. This has been Only One Kenobi. Only one. Good soldiers follow orders. Out.